Okay. Things seem to be working better today. At least I certainly hope they are. I know the cable is working, because I am using the brand new cable I got that is the correct size. Well, length. And it appears to work well. So I have it all nice and set up and everything. Sound, picture, all good. Hey Fuyu, good to see you. How you doing? So yeah, I'm Kai Cat, the gaming cat, and it's time for more PS Thursdays with Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. And thank you for feeding the flute, Fuyu. Time for chapter 4. Which, I think we started yesterday, but we didn't actually finish it. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was doing some grinding? I think that's what I was doing. I was grinding and I got some new cases. Okay. Time to go to Kowloon level 1. There's Terriermine. Hi, Detective. I'm so glad you came. I dropped my precious things somewhere, and that's not good at all. I probably lost it somewhere around Kowloon level 1 if I had to guess. Can you go out there and look for it for me? I'll make it worth your trouble. With my own Terriermon with me right here. Hehehe. My Terriermon is my buddy. This area right here gives me dot hack vibes. But my dot hack game is like 3 games combined into one that I have set up. So it's definitely something I want to do later down the stack. Yeah, you found it! I'll be a lot more careful with it from now on, I promise. Oh, and your reward's back at your office. I hope you like it. Easy peasy. I'm not sure how to trigger the next part of the story or whatever. Tracking down lost objects is among the most basic skills any good detective has, so make sure you always stay on top of those cases. Mirei Mikagura. I can't remember if I have, my Digimon farm hunting for more cases. Can't remember. I'm gonna check. Okay. I have them developing something. I think I went to the correct Kowloon. Yeah, okay. I had a bit of a headache today. But I liked my breakfast today. I have found out that I have fallen in love with madeleines, which are a French cake cookie-like thing that are the shape of seashells. I really, really like them, I find. I could just eat a whole bag of them. They're so good. I got these ones from, St. Michael's or whatever from Amazon. And they have plain and they have chocolate chip. Since I don't like chocolate, I got the plain ones. And they are delicious. I toast them up in the toaster oven, so they're nice and warm. And they're so delicious. If I wasn't rationing them out, I would have just eaten the whole bag in like 2 days, maybe. Because it's like 10 a bag or 12 a bag? I can't remember. Either way, they're delicious. And they have a subtle almondy flavor to them, I think. I think almond extract was used. Oh yeah, I need to check on this NUMAMONS, cam. Ah, it's 100% now, so I can replace it with a different Digimon. I'll do that after I finish this case. Aha! I found them! It's the hacker from the blacklist. Talk to the hacker. With these Digimon, I'll be the strongest hacker ever. Anybody who tries to stand in my way gets a one-way ticket to beatdown. Okay. Oh hey, it's an Impmon. Ow. Ow. Ha 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 ha. Bye. Yay, level ups for everyone! Now I can swap out NUMAMON for a different Digimon. Damn it. I still have a long ways to go, I guess. But I'm not giving up. Not by a long shot. I'll train my Digimon and I'll be back, just you wait. Looks like the hacker has repented now. Time to go back to the office and report this. But I'm going to the Digilab first. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to remember to put the buttermilk biscuits onto the grocery list. Because I really want to try out the frying them into the Chinese buffet donut thing. Because I love those things so much. They're so light and floofy. And then I can roll them around in sweetener instead of real sugar. Because I try to go as sugar-free as I can. When I can. The only time I don't care is when it comes to my breakfast-type snack thingies. Because I only eat them like... Oops. That's not B. I only eat them like, Wait, how do I go back? I'm lost. How did I get lost? Okay. Here. Okay, I'm not lost anymore. Yeah, breakfast is the one time of day where I allow myself to eat real sugar. If I eat real sugar. I like to try to, what's it called? Minimize the amount of real sugar I consume, which is why I also go for Zevia Cola, which is sweetened with stevia. And whenever I cook something or bake something, I generally go with sweetener and don't use sugar if I can help it. The only time I do use sugar is when I need to, like for bread. You can't skip out on the real sugar on bread because the yeast won't be able to live without real sugar. Plus, when it eats the sugar isn't really there anymore. Oh, at least that's my excuse. Something else I should probably make at some point is, this quick and easy keto dessert that me and my dad really like. Where we basically take, sugar-free Jell-O pudding. And we make it into the sugar-free pudding. And then we make whippy to cream. And we merge them together into a mousse. Quick, easy, sugar-free mousse. Easy peasy. It's easy and delicious. My favorites are using the sugar-free butterscotch and the sugar-free white chocolate. Those are my two favorites right now. I've also made it a pumpkin mousse, where I make a pumpkin pie-like mixture and then merge that with whippy the cream. It's also delicious. But basically, you could probably make it dairy-free if you, like, are able to make whipped cream with something that isn't milk. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. Yeah, so that part you can make totally, like, dairy-free completely. No, I usually make it from scratch. But, you know, they make canned dairy-free whipped cream, so you can probably make fresh, dairy-free whipped cream. I don't see why not. Let's see. Who am I gonna swap with? Who's going to join the party? Probably you. There we go. Ah, that's cool. That sounds pretty tasty. But I don't think Cool Whip would work for the mousse. It has to be like, stable, fresh whipped cream. So I don't think it would work with Cool Whip. I think the texture would be off. And aerosol, like, whipped cream isn't stable enough to make mousse out of. What is this? Ah! So that's how you get gold NUMAMON, apparently. That's interesting. Which were the NUMAMONS you were trying to get again? I wonder what that one is. That's really fascinating. Let me see. Ah. Really? You sure? You can't de-digivolve into it. Either way, Gold NUMAMON is interesting. Let's see, who should I digivolve? Guess Terriermon. Level not high enough yet, that's why. Yours is high enough. Oh, right, I was going to try to do that. I forgot. Oh, you mean the middle Evo on the thing. Oh. The one with the wings. I thought so. I figured that was what that one was. You were trying to get Black King and Platinum? So this one's supposed to be Black King and this one's supposed to be Platinum. Ah. I find it fascinating that this thing comes from a Kudamon. That is fascinating. I don't think I can evolve anything else right now. So there's that. I'm gonna organize my Digimons so that you're in the party. There we go. Ah! Prince Mamemon was the other farming mon you were trying to get. I don't know how to get that one. I would have to look that up, which I actually have the GG thingy ready this time. Let's see. Ah, they're a mega. Okay. Oh, they look interesting. Catch Mamemon, Black King, Numamon. Oh, they can be digivolved from Black King Numamon. That's interesting. Also from Mamemon, which can be digivolved from Meramon. Which is very interesting. Or Metal Mamemon. Very interesting. Fascinating. Really? That is interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I was supposed to be exiting, I think. That is very interesting, though, of it. I see you've been working hard for Me-Day. Nice job. You two appear to be developing quite the unique dynamic, if I do say so myself. Okay, can we continue the thing? Scramble Crossing. Maybe I need to go to Shibuya? Ah, 9 gold, 9 gold NUMAMON? Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna need to figure that out. Oh, now you sell the bee capsules. That's good. Ah, okay. So it'll be 3 Plat, 3 Black King, and 3 Prince Mame. Ah. Yeah, because Black King Numamon can digivolve into Prince Mame. What was that notification? No. Ah! I don't know what's supposed to be in the other category. Ah. Ah. So basically the three tiers of grinding. Money, items, and leveling. But I would think power level grind, platinum, you would want to be with the Digimon you actually want to level up. I would think. Oh. Ah. Yeah, I know the back row gets XP too. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, use Digimon, with your plats that you want to level up and not be the 9 all the time, I would think. I would think I would want the 9 if I was explicitly, like, farming for money and items. And then always have the plats for the power leveling. I think that sounds like a good idea. Why does nobody pay attention to me? Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I understand now. Now I can plan things out accordingly. They never notice me. Not one person. But woe to thee who finds the entrance there. What? For if you make it, you only meet despair. Yeah! What? Huh? I should see if there's a new case to investigate. And I should also head to the Digifarm. I feel real quick. Ah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's see. I need more Digimon to turn into golden NUMAMONs. I also want a normal Kudomon. Let's see, what can I do? Yeah, so I have one of those. But for whatever reason... Gold. Numamon. Only comes from Hagurumon, Zubamon, Kudamon, and Armadillomon. So, oddly enough, Numamon cannot digivolve into it. Which is interesting. Which, incidentally, Zubamon comes from Sunomon. Okay. So, this guy... is not useful for Numamon-ness. Nope. But you are useful for other things. So, that's a bust. Sad. Geckomon. I know, Agumon can get to Prince Mamemon, but that's besides the point. Okay, so none of those are useful except for Agumon. So that means convert time. Let's see, who should I convert? Sunomon would be okay, Wanyamon would be okay. Okay, there are 4 that would be okay. Wanyamon is 1. Wanyamon and Sunumon are good bets. Yes. Well, I need those 2 more. Ah, you can? Is that... this? Yeah. I know this one is Zubamon. But yeah. The ones that I can go with are Nyaromon, Wanyamon, Sunumon, and Motimon. Those are the 4, like, bases that I can go with. Specifically, Hagurumon, Zubamon, Kudamon, and Armadillomon. Wanyamon and Sunomon are the easiest to get a hold of at the moment. Kinda. It can be difficult if you don't know which way to go, though. Like, how can I turn a Poyomon into a Pabu? They are derptacular, indeed. I just kind of love how, like, the golden Numamon is holy. It's the Moneymon! Yeah, the trick is, knowing what the connecting Digimon is, I think, is the trick to getting them to any other Digimon. Is knowing where the Digimon lines intersect. Which can be tricky. I can probably do this on my own time later, but I figure I would get, like... I forget where I can find Wanyamon. It doesn't tell me in here. I love Wanyamon so much. Oh hey, it's a Koromon. I can't remember where to find Wanyamon. I think Wanyamon might actually be Kowloon level 2. Gold Numamon is so derp. I think I'm gonna try Kowloon level 2 for, Wanyamon. I know Sunemon is, like, rare and on level 1. Your ABI is okay-ish. Okay, so I was right, it is level 2. So I need 6 more of any of these compatible ones. Hello, Wanyas. Do 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 do. NUMAMONS are tanks. Gold NUMAMON just looks like the richest NUMAMON in the world. It's just all uber decked out. Oh yeah. Okay, Puni and Pabumon are okay too. And Botamon, because Botamon turns into Wanyamon. Good, 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 good. That gives me more options! Come on, I want to max out the Wanyamon. Yes, there we go. Now Wanyamon is ready. Now let's see. Yes. Pokemon, yes. Pokemon, yes. Monument, yes. Actually, Tentamon, I know can turn into Motimon. And Koromon can turn into Botamon. And I believe you... Ah, yes, you can turn into Nyaromon, I believe it was. I just need one more. I think Tokomon will work. Okay. Let's see, I can't remember. This one might not work. Wait, I remember. I remember. You can turn into Patamon, which can turn into Gatomon, which can go turn back into Nyaromon, which is a weird roundabout way of doing things, but whatever. That's all the Digimons I need. The only one that needs work is Tokomon. There. That'll be good for now. Now time for story. Ah, I have a thing that I'm using. It's called the Grindosaur. It has like the Digimon paths and things like that on it. That's what I'm using. Oh, only mods can post links. You can DM me in Discord. Ah. Cool, cool, cool. One new case. I noted in Occult Research Club, Legend of Shibuya Hirosaka. Okay. I want more memory RAM for my stuff. So, you're the president of the Inodin Occult Research Club, correct? Yes, and my name is Mei Kokusho. Ah, that's pretty cool. I definitely have to check that out later. Alright, what have you got for us today? Well, I was wondering if you could help run an experiment to test an urban legend and see whether it's true or not. Oh, I like the sound of that. It's not something we get around here every day. Anyway, what legend do you have in mind? Well, it's called Shibuya Hirosaka, and it goes like this. At the Shibuya Scramble intersection, there are 5 hills, each of them going in a separate direction. You split 5 different people up, one on each road alongside those hills. Then you have them all head toward the Scramble intersection as they sing the Hirosaka song. If everyone makes it to the center of the Scramble intersection at the same time, right as they finish singing... What, do their wishes come true or something? No, a dead person is brought back to life. Huh, can't say I've heard that one before. Reminds me of some old Shinto stories. I can see what makes the legend so appealing, though. You have to make it to the center through that constant crowd all while singing. Pulling it off sounds like no mean feat. Indeed, we've tried at the club several times, but we always either bump into people or get held up by a traffic light. Well, we've heard rumors about your organization, so I thought I'd see if you could help us somehow. Rumors? Like what? Oh, like how there's a, detective agency in Nakano dealing in the occult that has, supernatural ties to another world? And if you go to it at 2:22 a.m., there's a door to that other world that shows up? Stuff like that? Geez, I know we work in the shadows here and all, but to think we're so infamous as to be having people make up urban legends about us. Wow. Don't take it the wrong way, but still, if we could prove that legend is true, it'd be a real boon for my club. What do you think? I know your main work here is hunting down ghosts and spirits, but will you do it for us? Wait, what? Hunting down ghosts and... Where do people even come up with this stuff? Now you've really got me curious. Well, my assistant doesn't know a thing about it. Yeah, I don't know where I heard it either. Silly me. Don't worry about it. We'll take up your case. We need a little time to get ready, so could you wait for us elsewhere here in the building? Oh, thank you so much. I have other members coming too, so I'll just wait outside for them. Looks like we've got another weird case on our hands. But a case is a case. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? I'm going to start preparing for a Shibuya Hirosaka experiment. Why don't you go talk to the other club members and learn more about the legend? I decided I'm going to put all of my Numa Digimon into my island and put the rest in the bank. Because now I want to focus on Numas. Ah, Numa time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you. There. That'll do, pig, that'll do. I still need more memory. Oops. Not what I meant to do. And I even need another Wanyamon to get my original Kudamon back. Have you ever heard the lyrics to the Hirosaka song? It goes like this. To hear of it a curse, to see it even worse. The depths of Shibuya, it's where we all must cross. When you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world, but woe to thee who finds the entrance there. Oh, that lady that we talked to earlier. For if you make it, you only meet despair, you only meet despair. You have to sing that while heading towards the center of the Shibuya Scramble intersection for the Legend of Shibuya Hirosaka to work. That sounded familiar. Shibuya is filled to the brim with hills, no matter where you look. There's Konosaka, Masaka, Orgenzaka. Really, you could say that Shibuya is like the valley for all of Tokyo, and I don't just mean geographically either. There's just so much information and energy that flows into it from all sides. May think that's why Shibuya is so popular to begin with. Are there any others of you around, or do I need to leave the building now? Yes. Why am I wearing this maid outfit? Because I have to get back to work once we're done here. I came here because May really needed enough people to help out, but I can't say I'm otherwise super eager about the whole thing. I mean, there was an actual girl who died doing this, you know. Apparently, she was doing everything you do for Shibuya Hirosaka and got hit by a truck right when she started crossing the street. I just want to hurry up and get this over with so I can leave already. Do-do-do-do. Middleman. That's a lot of medals. No one up here. Anyone in here? No. Okay. That appears to be everyone I can find. There's one of these here. Apparently I'm missing people. At least it seems like it. This is the third floor. Aha! There are 5 specific hills you have to use for Shibuya Hirosaka. Dogenzaka, Bunkamura Dori, Koen Dori, Miya Masuzaka and Meiji Dori. If you look at them on a map, they even form a pentagram. Wait, what do you mean you don't see that? Shibuya, the Scramble intersection, a truck and an accident. But woe to thee who finds the entrance there, for if you make it. Alright, I've got everything all set up. Get all of the club members together and take them over to Shibuya. I'll be giving commands from here. Meanwhile, I want you to join in and help perform Shibuya Hirasaka as one of the 5 people. Can everyone hear me? We're now going to commence verifying the legend of Shibuya Hirasaka. I've hacked into the cameras at the Scramble intersection. I'll be watching you all from here and giving you commands as necessary. Keep your eyes and ears peeled and be ready for anything. Now let's get started. To hear of it a curse, to see it even worse. Depths of Shibuya, it's where we all must cross. You're doing great, keep up that pace. Lily, I need you to speed up a little more. When you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. Good, good, you're all about to reach the Shibuya, the Scramble Crossing. The traffic light should cooperate too. That being said, just in case, I went in and rigged it to work in our favor too. So just go ahead and cross. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world, but woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you only meet despair, you only meet despair. Well, how'd it go? We did it! We all made it here at the same time. Yeah, I guess we did, huh? Yep, without a doubt. What the? There's nobody here. Where did everyone go? You're right. There aren't any cars around either. Look. Looks like we've lost contact too. Wait. What's that? Max level Digimon in the farm. It's that girl! Why doesn't anyone pay attention to me? Or maybe they do notice me. Maybe I should go this way? Yep. I can't live here anymore. I can't live and be here anymore. There she is. So wild. Whoa, who are you? How long have you been here? I'll die and remain here. Here at the bottom of Shibuya in the other world. She vanished? Ah! Eek! What's going on? What's going on here? Where did you come from? What am I seeing? Hey. What's going on? Come in. Hi? Look out! That was a close one. If we didn't hear your voice just now, that truck would have... Are you alright? What happened? Fill me in. What was all that? Now everything's going back to normal. What's happening here? We owe Detective Matayoshi a lot for helping out again. Not only did he restore calm, but he also took the truck driver in for questioning. Apparently, that driver didn't see any of you until right before you were all nearly hit. But here's where it gets strange. The crowd in the intersection saw you all the whole time, but nobody responded to their warnings. It's like you guys couldn't see or hear anything that was going on around you. Actually, yeah, that's how it was. We didn't know there were still other people around until your assistant spoke up. And would this girl happen to be that high school student you saw there? It is! That's her! Yeah, she's definitely the one for sure. I see. Well, that settles it. What do you mean? Who is she? She was a high school girl who was killed 3 months ago in an accident at the Scrambled Crossing intersection. She died in an accident? For real? Yep, she was even hit by a truck. But that doesn't make any sense. We saw her with our own eyes right in front of us. She came back to life. Huh? Don't you remember that's how the legend of Shibuya Hirosaka goes? So what you 5 saw back there was a dead brought back to life then? I don't even... I did a little research. Shibuya today is a valley that was cut off from Shibuya River, which itself now runs under the Scramble intersection. Rivers are a common border in myths and religions between this world and the next. There's the Sanzu River in Japan, the River Styx in Greece. I'd say you guys got caught up in one such place today. There are a lot of names you can call it, but the end result remains the same. Anyway, this case is closed. We set out to prove Shibuya Hirosaka is real, and we did. Really? You're just going to... leave that girl alone? Is that what you want to ask? You may be confused about our role. Don't forget, we're not ghost hunters, and we're not exorcists. That's not what we do. We're cyber sleuths. No more and no less. I would appreciate it if you remember that from now on. Stay safe on your way home. Don't get into any accidents for real now. Phew! Well, that case is over and done with for now. Although I know you didn't get a chance to really use your powers. But I figured if you had used them in front of those kids, that would have just spawned another urban legend. If I kill everyone, that'll make me lucky. And if everyone dies, that'll make me happy. Yeah! It looks like the chat box, the size is still tiny. Blah. I made it bigger. Huh? What? Yay, rank up! Great to see you pulled through with that case. Keep up the good work going forward. Okie dokie day, I'm gonna go, to the farm. Oops. I need to get their ABI up enough. Multimon. Digivolve to NUMAMON. Yep. They seem to get more from, de-digivolving than actually digivolving. I forget. Huh. Zubamon does not appear to be something that Pseudomon can digivolve into in this game, so I'm gonna have to digivolve it into Nyaromon instead. Now that's one of the first ones that actually needed to be digivolved to get to Gold Numamon. Yes. Incidentally, what's the requirements here? ABI is 10. No ABI requirement, so I don't have to worry about ABI too much with them. That's good to know. It's still good to get their ABI up anyways, but still. In terms of requirements, I don't have to worry about it too much, it seems. I think I need to go back to Shibuya. Yeah.
Motion detected at the front door.
Oh hey, it's a shop. Oh, neat. Oh. I want that. Yay! I was right. Kiwimon medal. I can't go hardly anywhere. I'm not sure what to do next. So I guess I'll just talk to her and try to figure that out. I don't log into Eden much, but I've heard that the view from the entrance is impressive. Go see it and tell me what you think. Okay. I don't know what those Digimon personality type thingies do. Oh! Hello. But Mom, I swear, there's something there. I just felt it. Sweetie, look behind you and check for yourself. See? Nothing there. Now don't worry about it. There's an anonymous post on my Digiline. Stop looking at me. No reply. Yo, we got another case from the Occult Club. This one looks personal, though. I think those guys might have taken a, liking to us, given that we deal in the strange and unusual in our line of work. And in doing so, they're inviting yet more strange and unusual things into our lives. Starting with themselves, really. Glad that talking to her gives us an idea of where to go next. Nightmare Eater. It keeps transmitting without me doing anything. Please find the cause. Okay. Ooh, memory up! Gimme. Hey, nice to see you again, Manaka. What brings you here by yourself? Well, I think I might be caught up in a cybercrime. Cybercrime? Did you go to the police? I can't really. There are some supernatural elements involved, I think. I understand. You made the right choice coming to us. Alright, give us the details. Okay, take a look at this. It's my logon Digiline. Alright, let's see what you've got. Should I go to my club tomorrow? They claim they do research, but all they really do is hang out and talk. It's only a club because everyone has similar interests. I should probably enroll in something a little more serious and go to that too. And I could really use a hot, manly boyfriend too. Oh my gosh, did I just write that? Huh? What's so special about this? Keep going, you'll understand why. Could Kenji have a crush on May? Lolololo, no way. She has a one-track mind. She can't think of anything else but occult stuff. Does that guy even have his eyes on straight? He's such an... Okay. He has a real hottie right in front of him and can't take his eyes off May for even a second to notice it. Maybe I should seduce him. I mean, I've got the goods. I'd give him a peek anytime. How do I put this? Your posts aren't pulling any punches here. Putting my personal opinion aside, I otherwise don't see anything wrong with them. They look normal to me. The thing is, I didn't write that stuff. What? They just randomly showed up, but they freaked me out so badly that I deleted them. Ah, I hear you. Then doesn't that mean your account was probably just hacked? Some 2-bit hacker probably did it to screw with you, or maybe your computer was infected with... No, it isn't anything like that. Then I take it that this is where the supernatural part you mentioned factors into these posts? Yeah. I wasn't the one who wrote these posts and put them online, but they are how I feel. What you see written there, that's stuff that I think about, but don't express out loud. Okay, I get you. It's stuff that's hard to share with any of the other club members, basically. Right. Seeing as you're in an occult club, I'm sure you know about Ouija boards and whatnot, right? Your hands move against your will, sending you messages from the spirit world. Something like that could very possibly be happening to you. Looking at the post times on your log, those messages went out in the dead of night. You should have long been sound asleep by that point. Okay, then what? In the late 1800s, there was an academic by the name of Enryo Inoue who posted these sorts of things can come from having multiple selves. Enryo Inoue? You mean the man who came up with mystery studies, right? I've shown off his work at the club before. Hold on. Are you saying I have a split personality? The politically correct term for that would be dissociative identity disorder, actually. I guess it makes sense. If I'm writing those posts at night without realizing it, that would explain it, but... maybe really it is that. I've honestly been worried that it might be deep down. But no, that's not it. Huh? This isn't because of some mental issue. Here, take a look at this. Just try and find me. This was just now posted onto your account. It's a reply to what I wrote on your Digiline. To the culprit, I'm a detective who's taken up Manaka's case. Know that we will track you down and uncover your identity no matter who or where you are. You can't hide forever. You've been warned. Well, this conversation unfolded online as you and I were talking while you weren't touching any terminals. That means you're not the one behind those posts, let alone any mental disorder of yours. The real culprit is out there somewhere. Whoever's behind it is just a dumb troll, albeit an arrogant one at that. To quote Enryo Inoue's work again, what we've got is a case of fake wonder, or someone trying to make this look more mystical than it really is. In other words, this is plain old hacking. You said that the contents of these posts are based on actual facts about yourself, yes? Well, I don't know about facts so much as just how I think and feel, really. Were you logged into Eden before you fell asleep? Yes, I do that every night. Gotcha. Then the way I see it, I bet the culprit's been snooping around and hacked into your memory data in Eden. You can do that sort of thing in Eden? Well, not literally. At least not when you're lone wolfing it like your hacker here. Still, avatars in Eden are essentially digitized versions of people's mental data, so to speak. And so memory data hacks theoretically doable. Things take a bit of different turn once the so-called supernatural enters the equation. Huh? Don't sweat it. For now, just log into Eden tonight like you normally would. I'll have my assistant waiting for you in the lobby. Alright. But what do you actually plan on doing? Oh, let's just say we're going fox hunting, and our decoy will be... our little maiden's deep, dark secrets. Interesting. Looks like Manaka's still not here yet. Here's hoping this isn't a sign of what's to come. Oh, I had Manaka lay down her decoy. If the culprit's the type of person I suspect they are, they'll definitely go for it. That means it's a pretty safe guess to say that they're going to log into Eden tonight. Once they're in position, it's just a matter of apprehending them, but that shouldn't be a problem either. That's because Pete's going to be working with us. How's it going? Wadanyana? Long time no see, nya? Thanks again for what you did back there with the AC stuff, nya? I had Pete here take a look at those posts the hacker wrote so he can learn their scent. Yep. Turns out those messages had traces of a digi on them, nya? Can't fool me, nya? I'll let you know when the bad guy's close by, nya. You can count on me and my nose, nya? But of course, that's why I brought you aboard. This is so cool working with a real-life detective, nya? I feel like a real boy wonder here, nya? Eh? You don't know who Boy Wonder is, nya? Really? Hey, I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I did just like you asked and posted the message on my Digiline, but... Am I really going to be okay doing that? You're curious what she wrote, aren't you? It's fine. I'll tell you. She confessed her love to the hacker, and also mentioned that she really wanted to meet him. It's a real blatant ploy on our part, but again, this guy thinks his hacking skills are hot stuff. He's going to want to verify Manaka's claims, preferably by checking her memories directly. Hacking memory data takes some work, though even to just take a look inside it. It'll require actually directly reaching out and making contact with her avatar. That's the only way he could have done this. He had to have been touching her somehow in order to do the hacks. What's more, messing around with someone's mental data would take going into the core of Eden itself. The security there is supposed to be as tight as can be. It'd take real effort to break in. The hacker behind Manaka's messages would have therefore had to be touching her for at least several minutes before leaving his handiwork. I smell him, nya! He's close by, nya! Good. It's time to go hunting. Go investigate the surrounding area and get this person out of his foxhole. Which machine Digimon is seen as strongest? I would go Metal Garurumon. I believe that one's Mega. I wonder if it'll be in that scene. Yep, it's there. Yeah, right in front of you, nya. Hurry up and do a scan, nya. Yes, we got you now, Buster, nya. Not going anywhere, nya. For real? How'd you find me? I knew it. The culprit's a little kid. Don't call me a little kid, that's rude. Hey, wait a minute. You're the one who spotted me here before, aren't you? Crap. How'd you notice me? You're not supposed to be able to see me at all. Oh, so that's what happened, huh? My little assistant is so sensitive to digital waves and special networks. The culprit didn't stand a chance of hiding forever. He's a cyber sleuth. It comes with the job. But enough of that. We've got questions for you. Does that make you a detective too? Whoa, you're so hot. Yeah, whatever. Just answer my questions already. Who are you and how did you achieve such a complicated... I'm what you would call a genius architect. I'm not some lowly hacker or programmer. Do you know about the Baku Reborn service? It's a special service here in Eden. In cases like where a user either permanently leaves Eden or they die, the Baku Reborn service gathers all of that user's data and deletes it. I'm the one who runs it. You don't have to act so surprised. Kids are just more attuned to the digital world than adults. I just studied on my own and joined groups that could trade info, and soon enough I started working in corporate R&D. Oh, but the reason I'm considered a genius isn't just because I run that service. I'm also the one who designed it. Actually, what I said about Baku gathering and deleting abandoned user data isn't entirely accurate. It actually does more. Not only does it gather and accumulate data pertaining to a given account, it also organizes it, almost like it has a mind of its own. To be honest, even I'm surprised by that. I never expected it to act so precisely and deliberately. It's a real case of the creation surpassing the creator. That's how it should be with these sorts of things, no? I follow you. Baku Reborn service. Tell me, does the name Baku refer to the mythological creature that consumes nightmares? Yep, you've got it. I named it that because data we don't want to show online is very much its own sort of nightmare. And by using that Baku on yourself, you could. Alright, I'm on to what you did now. You handed your avatar's surface level appearance over to your Baku and let it consume it. That way nobody around you would be able to know that you were lurking. But you didn't let it purge that data outright. You controlled it yourself, making it hand it back, like a dog returning prey to a hunter. Wow, you figured it all out. Yep, you got me. That's amazing though. I love it when I actually meet a smart adult. I'm guessing you basically used that same trick to draw out Manaka's mental data then. Yeah, I copied it. But I only did that with her short-term memory. The stuff you'd find around a person's hippocampus inside the real brain. Even something as advanced as Baku can't break into a person's memory with an active mental data. That would definitely be crossing the line, and I understand why that's bad. I'll hand over what I copied to your partner given the apparent interest it sparked. It really is like a Baku, isn't it? I think I more or less have a grasp of the current situation now. I am that I am not. I think that might be the best way to describe what your partner is to this world, if you catch my drift. Heh, you know I was thinking the same thing. Genius or not, even I can't purposely go out and architect life itself. That thing was probably born as such by pure chance. I have no idea how it'll end up growing moving forward. Certainly, at the very least, I have a feeling I'll lose control of it eventually. You really are smart. I don't just mean you know a lot either. There's a sharpness to your words that I admire. Can I trust you to let me deal with that Baku? Do you plan on disposing of it? We'll see. It depends on how things go. Okay, I trust your judgment. You'll find it uploaded onto a site. The password lock for it is lifted. The rest, I'll leave up to you. I'm betting this is a Digimon. Whoa! This little kid. He's the culprit? I'd have never guessed it would be someone so young. What? Well, you see? Huh? Why did I do what I did with her account? Oh, who cares at this stage? I won't do it again, and I promise to even apologize for it later. I'll even give her some consolation money to just leave me alone. You know, I just remembered. We've met here in Eden before, haven't we? We talked for a little bit while I was waiting to meet up with a friend. Right? So why did you do all that mean stuff? You're so smart, you shouldn't be out committing crimes. Yeah? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. That's what I was hoping to hear. See, you're a good kid at heart. What are you staring at? I did it, alright. I apologized. Let's call it good at that, shall we? You still have work to do. I'm sending you the URL of the Baku Reborn service now. We're going to resume our hunt now. Our only goal here is to capture rather than kill our target. Manaka, I want you to go back. It's too dangerous for you to stick around. My assistant will take care of everything from here. Alright. I'm counting on you. We don't know how a player is going to react once we get there, So you better be prepared for anything before we go, nya. Ah, so it was Machine Dramon. Huh. I wasn't sure between the two of them. Oh. It just sent me here immediately, okay. I want to see if I can evolve Terriermon. I can. Cool. I know what that one is, and definitely not happening anytime soon. Ah, Gatumon's strength is intelligence and speed. I see. Let's see. I'll do this. That should be good. I wonder what Digimon I will find here. Oh, Impmons. That's cool. Actually, knowing this is going on. Why can't I switch to one of the reserves? Come on. Well, whatever. Good enough. Cool, I can do level 3 while cracking. Ooh. Figures that they would be doing nightmare-type attacks. Gimme. Ooh. I just realized it says the level of wall crack on the thing. I don't want to fight it yet. No. Whoa. This is very surprising. Eh. Thanks for the hydrate, Fuyu. I've left the hydration station. Go, Digimon. Thank you. I want to get the Digimons here fully scanned. Ow. These have been scanned to 100. These Impmon. They're stunned. Interesting that it gives them a star mark. Boop boop boo doo doo. Oh man, I'm looking forward to making the Pillsbury croissants this weekend. I love Pillsbury croissants. I think I'll fill some of them with some ube. There's that one. That one seems to not show up very often. Pagumon. I'm highly interested in Pagumon. Ooh yay, we've scanned them. Yeah, scan complete. There's the Pagumon. I need to see it at least one more time for it to be fully scanned. Won't be maxed out, but at least it'll be fully scanned. Ow! I think one of them just learned X-Heal. Yay, I finally have fully scanned Pagumon. No, it wasn't you. Maybe it was Anjumon. No, wasn't you? Yay for Pagumon. Yay, Impmon is maxed out. I don't know where that X heal came from then. Must have been one of my other Digimons that's in reserve. Maybe it's Salamon. No. Weird. Not sure what these gems are about. Are they just good for selling, or what? Two more Pagumons. One more Pagumon to go. I just realized this gold Numamon looks like liquid gold. One more defense point for Dorumon. There's the last one. Looking good. Hey, Clockmon. There it is, our one and only Baku. From the look of it, that's that kid's program has merged with a wild Digimon. I don't know if that's actually Digimon language or not. Some of those symbols look familiar. It's no use trying to reason here. The programs erased whatever traces were left of that Digimon's own sentience. Digimon are easily susceptible to influence from man-made programs. It's one of the reasons why some don't consider them to be autonomous beings with their own sense of will. There's no getting around this one. You're just going to have to knock some sense into it. Pokemon. Ow. Ah, it's a data type. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was lame. Oh, that worked really good. Good job, Gold Numamon. I wish I could give you nicknames. Okay, now that that's over, download the data and collect what's left of Baku. Once you're done, get out of there and come back to the office. It's hard to believe such a little kid would do a heinous crime like that. I'm still shocked. Heinous, huh? I guess I see where you're coming from. Even if he didn't mean any harm by it, what he did certainly broke the law. But that's all in the past now that we've exorcised your account of that little stalker that haunted it. This case is closed now. We'll be holding on to the Baku program in the meantime. If we can tune it up a bit, it could very well come in handy. But I still don't get it. Why did he go after me in the first place? Do neither of you really get why that boy picked on her? In a way, there really was no reason at all. Except to say that it was love at first sight. He really liked you, Manaka. Huh? At first, he probably just wanted to get to know you more with all his heart. But as we saw, he was less mature than he'd like to admit. He wanted to tease and mess with you so you'd pay attention to him. At his age, it's a pretty standard mentality towards someone you like, really. Phew! That was so fun, yeah? Let me help out again if something else comes up, okay, yeah? I think it'd be pretty cool to be a Detective Cat Digimon like that, yeah? You definitely helped us back there, so you have my thanks, Pete. Anyway, are you still not able to actually leave the confines of Nakano Broadway's intranet? Yeah, I think it has to do with how old the network protocols for the intranet are, yeah? It makes it hard to transfer data around, yeah. It could be I'm stuck to the vacuum tube computer like how Baku was to that Digimon, yeah? There's still much to learn about what Pete truly is, it seems. Huh? Why do we call Pete Pete? Well, he's a cat. He was extracted from his own little time capsule, where he was frozen asleep all that time. Besides, open enough doors and you're bound to Do you really need a reason for it? Unlike the digital world, the real world is filled to the brim with things that have no real reason for being what they are. Why can't I nickname my Digimon? Why? I want to nickname my Digimon. It's a simple pleasure in life that we're entitled to have as humans. Don't sweat it too much. Just kick back and enjoy it. I want to nickname my Digimon pals. Memory up! Give it to me! Pete's an important member of the team, so make sure you two get along, alright? Come to think of it, we're out of beans. Pick up some more, would you? I used them all up crafting a new recipe yesterday. Okay, so I have to go to the cafe then. I'm gonna check on my farm Pokemons. And up my memory. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, you need to go back to Tokomon. There we go. Now they're ready for the next stage. To the... what's it called? Floor. Fourth floor? I think fourth floor. Yeah. Buying more beans already? I suppose with more employees the supply is used up that much faster. Come to think of it, when you head back, why don't you buy some takoyaki from the third floor to go with your coffee? Only a child does no more than what they're asked. Go above and beyond and you'll seem quite clever. Got the coffee beans Kyoko asked for. What new horror will she create from these incredible beans that smell so good? Oh, it's her again. I crave bread. And I need to put biscuits on the grocery list. I need to make Chinese donuts. I need them in my life. It's been so long since I've had one in my mouth. There's a poster on the wall Yuka was staring at. Nationwide B-level gourmet battle. Our restaurant becomes a culinary battleground. Grated yam ramen, tuna scraps gyoza, the famous massive frozen custard dim sum. The frozen custard dim sum sounds nice. The other stuff, not so much. Looks like this is what Yuka was looking at. Oh, thanks for doing the shopping. We were waiting for you to get back. As you can see, a client has arrived. Hello. Hello. Huh? Mouth-watering? What are you talking about? This is our client. Yuko Kamishiro. Now then, Miss Kamishiro, what matter of case brings you to us? Okay. I want you to investigate my father. Oh, we finished chapter 4! Yay! You mean Mr. Satoru Kamishiro, the former president of Kamishiro Enterprises? Yes. He passed away last year. It was reported to have been a suicide, correct? No, that isn't true. My father would never kill himself. Oh. I'm sorry for the outburst. No, there's nothing to apologize for. But why do you believe he wouldn't do it? Do you have some proof that he wasn't suicidal? No, I don't. That is exactly why I've come to you. I see. That makes sense. If you want clues, then you may want to start with Makoto Yamashina, whom I had you investigate the other day. He was a researcher for Kamishiro until last year. He left the company around the same time my father died, and then he disappeared. So you believe Yamashina is connected to your father's death in some way? Yes. Even if there's no direct connection, I'm certain he must know something about my father's death. So you had us investigate Makoto Yamashina as a prelude to this case, then? That was your way of testing us. Since you've brought another case to us, that implies that we passed your test. I apologize. There are so few people around me who I can trust. I'm so very sorry for my, little ruse. I hope such an honest answer is proof that we have earned your trust. We shall investigate your father's death. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. Please excuse me for a moment. Yes? No. No. There's no problem. Yes? Yes. What? No, I'm alone. I understand. I'll be right back. Please wait at the head office, Miss Rie. Goodbye. I'm sorry, something came up all of a sudden. So it appears. Please leave the investigation to us. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now. This can turn out to be a really big case. We've got to go all out and solve it. If all goes well, we could expose Kamishiro's past along with the company's inner workings. I should ask Detective Matayoshi for his help. Alright, let's get started on the case. I'll go over the info on Makoto Yamashina again. While I'm doing that, I want you to go back out to his home and pay him another visit. I don't know if we'll get anything new, but, well, NVNG, I guess. NVNG. NVNG. No, sorry, never mind. It's nothing important. NVNG, it's something my father used to say a lot. It's an abbreviation for nothing ventured, nothing gained. My father said something different, though. Something ventured, something gained. I always thought it would be abbreviated as SVSG, but it's a rather elegant and refined expression, don't you think? Well, no need to think too deeply on it. That would be inelegant. Okay, enough with the chit-chat. Get on the case for me. Still don't know what's supposed to be on the other tab. Its mysteries elude me. You're a stubborn one. How many times do I have to tell you I don't know any Kamishiro? You're asking if I've never heard of them. The first I heard of them was from you. No, it was before that. On the news, I think. Wait, no. Maybe I heard it from my daughter? I don't know. Ask my daughter. Ask Chica. I need to lie down. I suddenly feel dizzy. Chica? She said she was going to Shibuya, I believe. A new single from a band was going to be available for a limited time at Shibuya Records. Jimmy-ken? No, that wasn't it. You really must excuse me. Let's go to Shibuya Records in Shibuya to talk to Yamashina's daughter, Chika. Sounds like that guy has amnesia. Aha. You say you have questions? Again? We just want to be left alone. Well, what is it now? What? About my dad? There's not really much to say. Until recently, my dad was a workaholic. He didn't even come home on his days off. But he seemed to change more recently. His focus shifted to taking care of his family. I'm not sure why exactly. Maybe something changed with his work? Before I know he worked for a place called the Nile Corporation, but... Shouldn't you be on your way? I don't have much free time either. Can I go now? How did it go? Get any useful clues? The Nile Corporation. I hadn't thought there'd be a connection there. The Nile Corporation. Our paths have crossed before. Detective Matayoshi looked into the company once before. My father was involved in that investigation too. They were following up on a hunch, apparently. Okay, you can look into that Nile Corporation for me. You might be able to get some info at the corporate pavilion near the Eden entrance. I'll look into the case files that my father and Detective Matayoshi put together back then. Alright, I'm counting on you. I don't like how the cities are so incredibly limited. It'd be awfully nice if my kids could also work at a big company like Kamishiro. Nile Corporation? That's the company created to research the Eden Avatar system, isn't it? I think they were bought out by some big company a long time ago, though. They aren't around anymore. Better head back to the office. Ah! So I got on the first try, cool. Well, hello there, young assistant. Are you getting used to working as a detective? What's with that look? You're looking at me like I'm not supposed to be here. Kyo-chan, tell you why I'm here. Well, something strange has happened, and we can't find the Naya Corporation case files. So I thought I'd ask someone directly involved with the case itself. Of course you didn't find them. All the files are stored together at Kamishiro. At Kamishiro? I'm ashamed to have to admit this, but we had to leave the files there. This was that hunch of yours, isn't it? Yes. At the time, suspicions were raised that Kamishiro had acquired a Nile Corporation illicitly. Your father and I were investigating that when we ran into a little problem. A problem? Pressure came down from up top. We were forced to abandon the case. At the time, we were forced to hand over all case files to Kamishiro too. So Kamishiro pulled the strings. That was a self-incriminating move, wasn't it? That was the implied understanding. Since we knew how bad it was, we decided to keep silent track of where the case files were stored. Kept track even after your father passed away. Now the files are being stored deep within the Avalon server, which is the main Kamishiro server. I'm sure it's in the part of cyberspace Kamishiro employees call the confidential database. And when I say I've kept track, it's not like I've confirmed the data's location firsthand. At best, it's conjecture based on info from scans of the environs, called my intuition. Humph, that's good enough for me. Well then, I say it's about time we had them return what they've been keeping for us. Listen to me, Kyo-chan. This is Kamishiro we're dealing with. How do you plan to get around the top-notch security of a world-renowned company? Let's learn from the case of the robbing rooster. We don't force our way through a closed gate. Instead, we employ strategy and have them open it for us. Whoa. Hey now, is that even possible? A good detective makes the impossible possible. What? We already have a rooster of our own lined up. Someone who can crow in just the way we need. And we'll get her to help us when it comes to infiltrating Kamishiro. Aha! Speak of the devil. Begging your pardon? Once again, you've arrived right on time. This is my client, Yuko Kamishiro. Has there been any progress? Yuko Kamishiro? You don't mean the former president? I see. No one would question her if she were to walk into corporate headquarters. What? Who is this? Young lady, we need your assistance, please. Huh? What? What? Huh? What? I see. What do you say? We really need your help with the investigation. That's fine. I want to know if my suspicions are correct as well, after all. Aha! But I am a minor, and as such my authority within the company is rather restricted. I doubt I'll be able to do much more than get you into the lobby of the main office. Let me think about this. If I were inviting friends from school to take a tour, it shouldn't be an issue getting you into the lobby, I think. It'd be hard passing me and Kyo-chan off as your friends. Worst case, they might recognize us too. So long as you could get my assistant in, that would be terrific. Could you manage that? But then how do we get to the confidential database? Do you have some means of doing that? Even if your assistant were a world-class hacker, I doubt it's even possible. Well, there we have it, Yuko. Leave the domain of cyber sleuthing to us. Very well. I'll go and get things set up. What are you actually going to do, Kyo-chan? To get in? I have an idea, actually. Oh-ho? There was this one case where I got my hands on a little program. I'm thinking of having it customized for my assistant, with the help of someone I know. Shall we get started with the preparations? My dear assistant, start by heading to Mirei Mikagura's place. I'll let her know you're coming and why. You can get the details from her. I don't know if she wants me to go there or there. Probably over there. My preparations are complete. Go ahead, take this program. Ah, no, it's a hacking skills program repurposed from the Baku program Kyoko gave me. By using this, you'll be able to almost perfectly mask your account information. Effectively, you'll be invisible. Given your half-cyber body, you should be able to use that skill not only in cyberspace, but in the real world as well. This skill could potentially be used for a wide variety of crimes. But given your deepening bond with Digimon, I trust you won't use it for evil purposes. That was rhetorical, dear. I see all. You are a cyber sleuth, no? Someday you must expose my secrets. Things went well, it seems. I'm sure you have many questions, but start by focusing on the relevant case. I heard from Yuko Kamishiro earlier, and you've been invited to Kamishiro Corporate Headquarters. Access this URL to access an account with privileges to tour the corporate office. The privileges are limited to the lobby, but that should be enough to let you in without too much more trouble. We've had our rooster crow. Now it's time to set the fox loose in the henhouse. You've gotten some handy hacking skills, I know. But you'll need to think on your feet in there. Be the wolf in sheep's clothing. It'll take all your cunning skill and bravery to sneak on in and waltz out with the grand prize. Also for the record, Detective Matayoshi isn't involved with obtaining and using the hacking skills for this case. Keep that in mind. Now then, let's get the job done. You need... you two. I'll get one of you at a time. You first. See. I should be able to Digivolve. Dormon now. Yep. Ah! That's what that was. Andromon. I'm gonna level you guys up a little bit first, before heading over to the URL. I won't level them up too much, just enough to not be level 1. Oh right, I should probably go to Kowloon level 2. It'll be easier to do a little bit of leveling over there. I forgot that, like, I don't have their data anymore because I, just converted a bunch of Digimons. Hoonymon. I can't stop thinking about the Chinese fried donuts. Mmm, tasty. Oh, I didn't pay attention to what the scan level was. So Pabumon's back to above 100%. Cool, now Sunomon's at 100%. Why am I only getting Sunomon? Why? Finally. Okay, we got Koromon back to 100%. Almost done getting these ones remaxed out. I like Gardromon. I remember Gardromon from the original Digimon series. The Gardromon from there was really nice. As was Andromon. He just had a black gear in his leg is all. I can't remember what Gardromon did. I just remember Gardromon being really cool. Okay, Pabomon is done. Koyomon is now back to 100% too. That's good. It doesn't feel right to not have Digimon maxed out. I just feel like I need to have all the Digimons I see maxed out. Okay, now you're done. It's Koromon that is the... Koromon and Poyomon that are the last ones. I need to see Koromon one more time. I'm seeing Poyomon less than, Sunomon. Koromon is done. That should be good enough. I'll worry about Poyomon at a later date. Let's see. Tokomon should be ready. Yeah, Tokomon is ready. Next, I need them to get to Gatomon, which requires 25%. Yes, more Wanyamons. Restore my Wanyamon scannage. Now I'm thinking about the spiral crescents. Wanyamon is now at 100% again. Scooblimon. Just die. I'm not sure what the yellow is good against. Other than maybe water. I need two more NUMAMONs. There we go. I think yellow is good against light green. Okay, cam is high enough now. I think we're good. Whoa. You're so late. I got exhausted just waiting for you. You're so late. I got ultra super worried. Oh, not that I was worried about you, see? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. Kai, I need you to pretend that you're my friend here. Just follow my lead, alright? Is there, anything the matter with that? Pretend to be my friend, right? A school friend, a normal friend? That's odd. Were the files I dug up on friendship mistaken? What? You want me to act like I normally do? I'm not sure I quite get what you're saying. If that's true, then you and I are already friends after a fashion, no? Okay, I see. That was just a joke that fell flat, right? That was part of the plan, right, Kai? Things got a little too real for me there. Forgot to let myself play along. What I mean is, you've done your homework. I seem to have misjudged you. She's so silly. Anyway, welcome to Kamishiro. Okay, let's pretend to tour the lobby. I'll pretend to show you around. What, you're going to strike out on your own? What's your actual plan for getting in? What? How does a person just vanish? Both the avatar and the account info. Oh my, Miss Yuko, where's your friend gotten off to? What? My friend has, we're, playing, hide and seek. What? Hide and seek? Yes, that's right. Is there some problem? No. No problem per se. This is the perfect place for hide and seek. It's so spacious. I suppose it is, sure. There certainly is a lot of space here. By the way, I'm it. Oh, well, good luck, I guess. Thank you. I'm going to find my friend, just you watch. That's a spirit. Well then, give it your best shot. Say hello to your friend for me. He says hello. A program that seals an account. This requires Digimon program hacking skills, which is completely illegal, I'll point out. But you and Kyoko did say that cyber sleuthing was your area of expertise, so that's reassuring. When you're finished, meet me here. We'll leave together. Please try not to take too long. There's a limit to the time we can spend pretending to play hide and seek. I'll see you later then. Told me to think on my feet, but I don't see any place to connect jump into. Let me look around. That's interesting. Woo! Here we go. What Digimon will I see? Ooh, here's an item. Okay, it's NUMAMONS. Let's see if the other one has an item. Hey, it's Gabumons! I know blue beat red. And white beat purple. And I think yellow beats light green. I would guess that red also beats normal green. I think brown beats yellow. This is a bit of a maze. Kinda cool. Item! Gabumon! No item? No item. Hey, it's NUMAMONS!
Nothing detected at the front door.
Found the exit, at least. I want to at least get to 100% before leaving. I just need to finish off Gabumon, I think. And maybe Nyaromon? I want to see if I can encounter Nyaromon again. I'm not seeing Nyaromon. Oh well. I'm only seeing Gabumon. Weird. There we are. There we go, now I got them at 100%. There we go, that's good enough. The confidential database should be here somewhere. Let's keep moving. This is neat. Hey, it's that wasp thing. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Ooh! There we go. I think I need to change up my party. Place you with Digimon. Is there no other Digimon around? Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. Oh, Chivas. Not again! Next time I'll just, like, swap Patamon out if I see that thing again. How are things going? I believe my assistant was in the middle of an operation when I noticed the connection link drop. Yes, there's nothing out of the ordinary here. Everything's still going according to plan. Those are some impressive skills. Yes, I was a bit surprised myself. To see how adept Kai has gotten at using Digimon programs. No, I'm talking about you, Yuko Kamishiro. The way you arranged the tour of the office and the way you've been responding to everything. You're quite good at thinking on your feet. I'd say you're an old hat to this sort of thing. Just who are you exactly? I don't know what to say. I'm just me. I don't know who else I'm supposed to be. Huh? Was there something else? Uh-oh, we've been made. What was that just now? We could be in trouble. Seems our conversation is being eavesdropped on. What? In all likelihood, someone has placed a wiretap program on your Digivice in the real world. I should have noticed it sooner. It takes some real skill to finagle this specific a frequency. Whoever is doing this knows their stuff. Eavesdropping, but that means... Yeah, I hate to make it this call, but you need to pull out of there ASAP. Consider it a valiant retreat of sorts. Slow and steady wins the race. This line of work requires a patient and diligent disposition. But Kai is still inside. Yes, I doubt it'll be easy to get the abort mission order, though. But Kai is my assistant. He should be able to figure something out. But that's... You're not in a position to worry about anyone else right now. Hurry up and get out of there. I'll wait for whatever caused my assistant's little vanishing act to wear off. On your way out, it should be possible to cover your tracks and employ some misdirection from the outside. It's too risky to keep this conversation going. I'm going to cut the line. Where is it? Man, he treats people like crap too. Hey, knock it off. Is there even a reason why we're on lookout duty? I know, right? Kamishira's security measures are top tier. No one's getting through that easy. What are you so scared of? Oh no, I feel an electric sneeze coming on. I should explain what that is. It's a psychological phenomenon that the digital body experiences during a dive to the digital world. Essentially, there's no difference between that and a sneeze in the real world. It's just a sneeze, but it's a type of involuntary movement that your body can't hold back. Right now, it's not the time for one. What a pain, man. What a pain. I told her to knock it off. This is where they're messing about. I'm sure I heard that somewhere. What the? Where did you pop up from? Who the heck are you? You actually managed to break in. But this is Kamishiro we're talking about. Who the heck are you? It's like, what are we going to do with this dweeb? What are we going to do? We're ordered to do, take care of the intruder. Hey, what are you doing here? Oh snap. Yugo! What's the heck Yugo doing here? How the heck would I know? Do you have fake Kamishiro employee IDs or no? You were given access privileges, right? Someone from Kamishiro hired you? Who was it? Who brought you here? Hey, like, who knows, am I right? We don't gotta answer to you. Oh, do we? You mean to bring shame to the Zaxxon name? Yo. Yoo-hoo! Word up! Everyone's all here, lols! It's really him, Jimmykin, and his air guitar to drive demons wild. Yes! I'm Jimmykin! Yahoo! Thank you very much, you go, lols. What a coincidence running to you here. Such a coincidence that it rocks, lols! Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You're wrapped up in this too? What's going on here? Gee, what indeed? What could it be? Let me throw the same question right back at ya. So, like, why? Why are you here, lols? By which I mean, is that your excuse, lols? Lamau, cat got your tongue. I see. Lols. Yeah, that makes sense. Lol. Let me guess, you can't tan me, can you? You go, you pretty little thing. Okay. But any dang way, on to more important things. Let's say that. Oh, you're pretty big for the other day. As my special way of saying thank you, I'll knock you out black and blue. I suppose you be good little boys and girls. And become my new #1 fans! No. Oh, it's blue NUMAMONS. Let's go with that one. You're swapping. Gold NUMAMON. That was interesting. Oh wow, you can revive people. Oh, it has a 1% chance of instantly killing a target. Interesting. Heal yourself, go NUMAMON! In yourself. How does just attack and go? Pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, not bad. Digimon's running low in SP, so I'm just doing normal attacks. Battle of attrition right here. Oops. Ugh. There we go, one of them's down. Oof. Yeah. Yourself. Oh, Chibas. Okay. Well, that was harder than it should have been. Oh, say what? Hang lols, on lols. What is this? What? These demon jinn are hella weak. This ain't rock. It ain't falling around either. I would not have called your Digimon weak. Hold on, what? Today's been kinda... I thought it was all... kinda messed up. You picking up this mess I'm putting down? Yes, of course! Already on that note, lols. I'm out of here. Huh? You should get out of here fast. I've disabled security in the surrounding area. If you go now, you should be able to get out safely. There, I got through. Abort mission, get out of there now. Oh, you found the case files? All the more reason to hurry and get out. Our plans were leaked to the enemy. I don't know how bad the damage is. For right now, just be careful. Give me a memory up, please. The office has been in uproar for a while now. Was everything alright? They didn't find you, did they? I see. Then they're probably using all this hacker business to clean things up. I doubt Kamishiro will publicly admit to being infiltrated by hackers. It'd be a huge scandal. I'm guessing they'll keep this under wraps. Let's return to the detective agency then. Never underestimate an opponent, I suppose. You think someone was eavesdropping? Either way, we got the data we wanted. All's well that ends well and all that. Okay, let's check out our spoils. There should be details of a legal corporate buyout by Kamishiro in those files. There's information on the Nile Corporation as well. Here it is! A file on Makoto Yamashina. Yes, he was the lead researcher at Nile back then. Seems he was a man who took quite a lot of pride in his research. But he changed his line of work and insists he's never even heard of Kamishiro despite their having bought out his own former company. What's wrong, Kyo-chan? This is very interesting indeed. There is another lead researcher at the Nile Corporation besides Makoto Yamashina. Akemi Suedo. Ah yes, I think I remember that guy. A misanthropist. He hated to be with other people, and hardly left an impression. Why? What's he have to do with anything? I don't know the exact details, but... Akemi Suedo is said to have been one of the architects of the foundation of the Eden Network. Eden? Suedo was! His main research was on turning human thought into data. The avatar system that forms the backbone of Eden's virtual reality service was brought about almost entirely because of his work. But to think that he did that while at the Nile Corporation... Say, Kyo-chan, could you let me handle this case for a bit? I've never stopped thinking about it. I want to go back over it one more time real thorough. Doing it my way, I mean. Our way. If a true detective like you says so, I have no reason to deny you. Sorry, I'm going to borrow these files. Go right ahead. Say hi to my dad. Okay, see you later then. Well, there we are. A tried and true detective will continue the case. I don't see a problem. I figured we would continue to assist with the investigation, of course. Ah. If you'll excuse me, then. We have all our sorrows and our joys. I appreciate all your efforts here. This investigation involves some pretty thrilling stuff, even for a detective. You must be exhausted body, mind, and soul. Relax for a while, have some coffee. You're certainly in good spirits. But what I mean is that you should rest while you can. That's one of your responsibilities, too. Because there will always be times when the cases won't wait, and you won't be able to rest. So you should rest now while you can. Don't waste the window of opportunity. You're not convinced? You must be overflowing with energy. Alright, I've got some work to give you. A special job that only you can do. Such a rudimentary conjecture. No, your being a tough subject was furthest from my mind. I was planning on giving you a treat. Let's try to match things to your taste this time. Alright, to start with, which do you prefer, salmon roe or sea urchin? I recommend both, personally. Next, I was thinking about adding in some stew. What do you like as far as ingredients go? What'll it be like? Carrots, potatoes, beef, mushrooms? Or should we just throw them all in? Ooh. Okay, what's our next move going to be? I think we need to get more information after all. We've got the digital waves happening all over the place, the mystery entrance, plus your half-cyber body. Plus there's the Kamishiro case that Matayoshi is working on. There's a lot we need to keep our eyes on. Oh my, we have a visitor. Not you. Well, well, so this is the Matayoshi's secret weapon. Whoa, something is fishy. What's going on here? Welcome to the reliable, inexperienced Kuremi Detective Agency. Do you have a case for us, Assistant Inspector Makiko, date of the Cybercrimes Unit Special Office? Oh, you already know everything about me. That makes us even fishier. Well, I've taken the liberty of looking into you, too. That makes two of us. I guess we'll meet again. Fishy, you say? That's a rather lackluster way of putting things for someone as unique and individualistic in their word and fashion choices. Assistant Inspector. What? So you say fishy, but what exactly do you mean by that, I wonder? Is there actually some foul stench you've turned up, or was that just a figure of speech? You've piqued my curiosity. Hey now! What's that got to do with anything? Well, since you know so much already, I'll just cut to the chase. You're helping Matayoshi with his investigation, correct? That means you're helping me with my investigation as well. Right? But of course. As lowly detectives, we cannot abrogate our duty to assist the police. Isn't that right, Kai? My duties are yours, and your duties are yours. Carry them out to the fullest. Oops, I have to be going. I have an appointment with a client. Ha! You were just thinking dirty thoughts, weren't you? Okay, you're under arrest. Why? Hey, look at that! We finished Chapter 4 and Chapter 5! Nice! You've heard the rumors of the Akiba disappearances? Nearly 10 people have gone missing in Akihabara. Half of them haven't been officially reported yet, and it hasn't even developed into a major case. But for a bunch of grown-ups to suddenly vanish, poof, voila, without a trace for no reason, in the span of a measly 2 months? That's weird, I'm telling you. This is a big deal. But as far as top brass is concerned, since there isn't any valid connection between these incidents, we don't actually have a case. But my gut's telling me to investigate this. You got a problem with that? Then shut up and let me do my job. I lost my cool and started yelling at the top brass, at which point Matayoshi had to smack some sense into me. So the higher-ups stepped back and left me alone. Matayoshi saved my bacon yet again. Be that as it may, I finally got why that stubborn old man would back away from that case so quickly. To use a secret weapon for investigation. So there should be no complaints if I use it too, then. Yeah, you do understand. Let's get down to business. I just sent you the list of people who have gone missing. The Akiba disappearances. We don't have much in the way of details because it's not an official case. I used my gut to help pick out individuals here in Tokyo who might have a connection to any of the missing persons. What, you've got a problem with that? No. Oh shoot, Matayoshi is calling me. Alright, I've got to go. You should gather info on the people on that list for now. Something is bound to turn up. Some person in common? A place? A shared hobby? That's how it is on TV, right? All the time? Oh, and do not tell Matayoshi about this. If word gets out, you know what'll happen. As long as we're clear on that. How did it go? Did you youngsters have fun? So much cutscene. Jokes aside, we're caught up with a pretty rough customer now. That's your... no, that's my karma at work. Regardless, you took on the case, so I expect you to do a good job. I'll stay out of Detective Matayoshi's way by not making any moves out in the open. Relax, though. I'll still be supporting you. Well, let's get down to it. What are you planning to do? Go to Akihabara. I see. Get info on the missing persons from Akihabara. A detective needs to tread the same path over and over again, but I can tell you, you know that already. By the way, when I checked fishy had meanings like shady, dubious, and tricky. And certainly a detective might unknowingly take on a fishy air, I suppose. But I think that's just a front, and I'm not alone in that. As it is, you're an unconventional cyber sleuth. I'm looking forward to catching a whiff of whatever stench you wind up emitting. Oh wow, that's a lot of messages. Stars. I don't know. There we go. That's all the messages. That's so many messages. Okay. There's that. In my Digimon. Replace you with Petymon. Heal my NUMAMON. Oh. Ooh! Sweet! I got 2 memory ups for that. That's wonderful. Woohoo! Anyways, I think we'll leave things off here tonight. I think we made wonderful progress. We completed 2 chapters tonight. Woohoo! If anything, I might do some grinding between streams if I feel up for it. Otherwise, this is where we will start things off again next time with Chapter 6, Disappearance in Akihabara. Anyways, thanks Mushroom King Slime and Fuyu for hanging out and chatting with me during tonight's stream. I hope you'll come back next week. Or maybe stop by on a Saturday for some more Breath of the Wild, because that's when I'm going to be streaming this Saturday. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. And, there's only 1 viewer here, so no point in rating tonight. So I'll just leave things at that. Anyways, if you have a pet or plush, please give them a pet for me. And have a sip of tea. Until next time, have a good night.